And like, man, that day pony is real bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, they wasn't playing no games at all. You know what I mean? I mean, like, the Packers won. Real though. I mean, it was cool. I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like the whole game. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, like, they was like, tossing the ball and nobody at the time. I remember that. I was like, it was like, just tossing the ball. I was like, oh my goodness, it's crazy. I'm like, who are they tossing the ball at? Like, oh my goodness, like, wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I had a good time out there though, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like Pecker said, like, 27 to like, the like other teams like, 18 or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That was like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I mean? Although, I mean, like, shoot, the game just started until like, 7 something. You know what I mean? But like, teacher came and got me like at like 3 something or whatever. Cause, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Real though. I mean, like, shoot, went out to, like, Green Bay and all that because, and that was good. It was good as ever. You know what I mean? So, because that's where the game was going to be. You think, like, you know what I mean? And I was, like, just, like, having a good time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Real though. Anyway, yeah, that game, like, they was playing that game for hours. You know what I'm saying? Real though. And we stayed there for all 4 quarters. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, and that's what's up. I mean, I was like, yeah, that's how you do that shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I was really saying that. No cap. I was really saying that for real. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Anyway, like, I got this like free phone case, whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like, shoot, yeah. I don't even have to like, buy a screen or none. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, that was cool. It was cool as ever. You know what I'm saying? Especially the cop, like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, like, escorted us, like, all, like, go across the street or whatever. Like, oh my goodness, it's really something. You know what I'm saying? Real though. I mean, you took pictures and all that and shit. I mean, like, real though. And when I, like, got back home earlier this morning, I was exhausted. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I was for real. I was exhausted. I couldn't even, like, actually. Well, I went every time I walked, it was like I'm stumbling. For real though, it was crazy. I don't know how I got there, but I'm like, for real though, you know what I'm saying? Real, because all we did was like, just stand up and then watch the game because like, you know what I'm saying? People was getting in the way, you know what I'm saying? But all of us was standing. You know what I'm saying? Some of the like, people was sitting down. And the rest of us, we were just standing up. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Real though. Cheering the Packers on or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? Real though. And yes, I was like doing that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yep. Just doing my thing or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? Real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I was like, yeah. Because, like, and like, even though, like, they did some shocking shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm telling you, this dude, like, tossed this dude, like, like he was dragged down on the ground, or whatever. And the ref didn't even call him on it. They even showed it on camera. I was like, man, what the fuck is that? And you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my goodness, bro. Like, that's some crazy shit. Real I mean, like, and like, some of my, like, the twins got, like, some balloons or whatever. And, like, we was already outside. We was still outside. You know what I'm saying? So, those balloons flew away. Know what I mean? Like, of course they gonna play away. Then have a trainer to tweet. Yeah, we gonna fly away then. Oh well. Bye. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I had a good time. And yes, like, I'm saying, I'm like, I should have, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, I should have said, like, you know, some extra cash or whatever went up. Cause, like, them prices was something else. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my goodness. But I managed to like get some, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cause my teacher like hit me out or whatever when I, you know what I'm saying? Real though. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, we was eating like, you know, Twisters, peanuts, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And I got an apple, but I said no, they didn't eat it. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, I didn't want to make a mess in no more, like, car or nothing like that, you know, shit. For real, though. I'm telling you. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, shit, it's really something. But I seen some, like, you know, big old flags on the flagpole or whatever when I, like, yeah. And they had this big old giant flag. Like, that was on, they was carrying on the field and all that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it start playing, like, you know, Star Spangled Banner, like, theme or whatever. Like, oh my goodness. It was really something, you know what I mean? Real. So I was like, wow. Seeing, like, you know, the, drummers and all that, you know what I'm saying? The band and all that stuff like that, you know what I mean? That was, like, cool as ever, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, you know, right there, just right there, like, you know, just like, you know, having a good time. Nobody didn't fight or nothing. Like, it was the, like, you know, one of these dudes had a big old, like, yellow hat or whatever whatnot. And, like, I don't know, I think dude had too much drink or whatever whatnot because he started stumbling, like, you know what I'm saying? He like, you know what I'm saying, stumbled into his mirror and knocked his mirror over. I'm like, you had too many. I'm like, oh my goodness. It's crazy. But nobody had no tempers there, blur or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just like, you know, I didn't kept in the band with him, you feel me? Anyway, so, yeah, I just like, you know, just saw them was up or whatever. Like, this other dude, let's like get into it, said it, and he picked up one of his, like, you know, twins or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Just put him like, yeah, stood right on the, like, you know, I think the, seat, and he was like, you know, supposed to be at, and he picked him up like, yeah, and like, one of my twins, we just like, you know, making sure he don't like fall or get involved on us or nothing like that. And he almost fell, you know what I'm saying? So we stopped and we like, you know, just like made sure that he didn't fall. Not on us, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Dudes was throwing popcorn and stuff, that shit, and like, yeah, some got on my shoe, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't gonna get disrespectful and say, you throwing some popcorn on my motherfucking cakes. Then that's dude up here and I'm stepping on my shit. Then that's dude and I'm stepping on my shoe that was next to me. I'm thinking, stop stepping on my cakes, man. Man, you know what I'm saying? The shoe to me is just a shoe, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, if it's comfortable, cool, that's what's up. Step on it, or I'm not gonna lose my mind about that. You feel me? Because, like, why would I lose my mind over a shoe? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's not a, like, good reason to fight on nobody over or whatever or not. But if I, like, paid, like, $1,000 for it, like, for a pair of shoes, like, what? And somebody step on it, I still want to lose my mind, like, bruh, like, that's like $1,000 done the dream of just a pair of shoes. I remember they sold like jerseys for $100. Uh, and one was like two something. I'm like, what the like? I'm not gonna buy no jersey that costs $100. That's just like one thing, one item. Like, yeah, put a lot of stuff with that. If it's gonna be 100 something, you feel me? But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on notifications, or you can see my next upload and my next post. And I'll make sure I make another one tomorrow. And oh yeah, you gotta check out my previous videos if you like. So long, farewell, goodbye.